This video contains content sponsored by John Wilson Blades and MK Blades. Opinions discussed in this video do not reflect the views of John Wilson or MK. Hello and welcome to the skating lesson. I'm Jennifer Kirk.
And I'm Dave Leese.
And this is our, I'm sorry. People, we've done four shows already today. We're exhausted, but we're bringing you Junior Worlds. Because This is my show of the year. This is my moment.
This is your moment of the year, and it should be the moments for the skaters because we always try to keep it positive. It's Junior Worlds. You're not seniors yet, and when you turn senior, it is fair game. But until then, we are very supportive. So, Jenny, let's discuss the ladies' event here. We have some new stars on the horizon. The winner here, Marin Honda from Japan. What do you make of her?
Well, she's phenomenal. So she actually tied in the short program, but lost that tiebreaker because of the technical score. But coming back, clean long program, all level 4s in the short program. I believe she got mostly level 4s in long program. I loved at the beginning of her long program the face and the dress. I mean, gorgeous red dress, the lipstick matched the dress. She has a lot of sass and pizzazz, really nice, just fluidity across the ice. I was very impressed with her consistency. She said she was coming in here just trying to medal, and then after the short program, she was like, okay, maybe I could win this. She did. Thoughts on her? Is she the future of Japanese skating?
I think the top two girls here are absolutely Wakaba Higuchi and Marin Honda are the future of Japanese skating. To me, they both have star quality in different ways. I'm sorry, it's awful, but I mean, when David Wilson was talking about when Yuna went back to Korea, I mean, this is not a girl who could be stereotyped as being reserved. She is so effervescent.
I know, I love it. She has face, yeah.
And one thing that I noticed is now she's very itty bitty. She doesn't have long setups for her jumps. She does a triple sow, triple toe, I believe, out of nowhere. It doesn't have a long setup. I wonder if that'll change in the future as she becomes a grown woman, but she can
good transitions too. The transitions in the long program into her flying sit, yeah.
The music for me in the free skate, not my favorite for her, but I think she has so much talent, so much pizzazz, and to me she has the X factor that's going to carry her a long way. I expect to see her on many world teams in the future.
Well, you talk about X factor, and I really like Satskova.
Really?
Did I just say that right?
No,
in the short program. I liked her short program. She's tall. She's a little bit older than the other women, a little more mature on the ice, and I felt they capitalized on that in her short. Conversely, in the long program, and this is something that many young women experience when they grow, and Paulina Edmonds, we talk about it, she just isn't owning her limbs. She's skating a little bit inward, and I think if they could just extend and have her really use her arms and legs, it would do her wonders. I also thought it was a little suspect, not her fault, but the opening triple-lets, triple-toe combination in her long program, she barely hung on, and she got a lot of +1, +2 GOE, and I thought that was a little bit high. I also thought she had the highest skating skills score, and I really think that Wakaba Higuchi, if you watch how she skates into the triple sow, the second element in her long program, she basically takes 3 pushes and she goes from the Lutz corner or the middle of the ice where she did her Lutz all the way to the other corner to do her sow. I thought she should have been ahead on skating skills.
And I know that a lot of the Russians do have great skating skills where they come from that basic and they can do a lot of those turns very well. I personally thought that just the abandon and the knee bend of Marin Honda and Wakaba Higuchi was so strong. I think that they have a lot of really positive qualities to their skating. That's going to carry them a long way. I found Satskova, especially in the free skate, I just find her so forgettable that it's a long 3.5 minutes. At this stage, she reminds me of Volchkova, and not necessarily in a complimentary way. She has lovely aspects to her skating, her technique. Obviously, she seems like she's already grown and gone through the growth spurt. But I don't know. It doesn't leave me feeling anything inspired.
And you know, even someone like Medvedeva, we talked about her last year. She has a long lines, but she brings in the programs that has a little something extra that kind of...
Just the X factor.
Yeah, and I don't get that. In the long program from Satskova, I got it more in the short. But I get oodles and oodles of X factor from Wakaba Higuchi. I just think it's a shame that the Lutz combination in the short, it was like she just kind of sat down. I mean, It was good. It was a good triple toe, and she just took a seat. But coming back in the long, Little areas, though. She only got a level 3 on the step sequence in the long program. And there are things like she does a spiral during that sequence, and she doesn't quite extend the leg all the way. She has the power, and I see more finesse than we saw last season, but I think just the stretch and the line. But I would like to say that she is the one skater in this long program that can get away with gloves. I was actually thinking like the gloves work for the program. If you're going to speak to Zorro, you need gloves.
Yeah, she, to me, has that X factor in terms of jumping ability. I don't know whether or not she'll ever do a quad or a triple axel. I was wondering if she's more of a quad sow, a quad toe. Like, where do I see it going? Because she does look to have a lot of natural ability. Like a Midori Ito, I don't know if it's quite the same level. I think Midori Ito is a bit one of a kind. I do think she's a skater that we will one day rip on her artistic mark. I see it in the future. I'm just saying. So I think that she needs to call Renee Roca now, and then
get a Lion King program. Yeah,
get a lot and kind of really start working now, because especially she's against Marin Honda, so she's always going to be against that skater that's super effervescent. Miyahara. You have to think in the future. Perhaps she'll even be up against Mao in the upper ranks. So you have to think, this is an area of her skating she will need to address the spirals as well.
Yeah, that was.
She has that technical ability at the end of the day that's going to carry her, and she's exciting to watch.
Exciting, and she has a spark and power, not like when we talk about the lacking artistic side of someone like a Yoshi Anda didn't have that thing that grabs you. I think she has the thing that grabs you. She just
with the right music and the right vehicle, they can really capitalize with her.
Yeah. Well, we need to talk really briefly about the third Japanese lady coming back after kind of a rocky short program. Yuna, and I'm going to mess this up, Shirawa?
Japanese is your language.
Konnichiwa. She's adorable. She's a great face.
Yes.
I really liked her triple X, triple toe. It was phenomenal in the long program, and she was really deep edges, so parabens.
Yeah, and they both skate, both she and Marin Honda skate with Satoko. So I think that's interesting. Yeah. That coach is so effervescent out there. I am yawning up a storm. I'm sorry to people. I am so tired, but it's been a long day. But Satoko's coach, she's never yawning. She is so enthusiastic. I absolutely love it. I love watching her. She is so exciting to watch. We have to talk about the American ladies, Jenny.
Well, first, before we talk about them, let's talk about Elizaveta Turnsbaeva, because really, I think she's one skater that because she competes on the senior level, we can be a little bit more harsh when we talk about her. Just because she needs to work on the speed. I think I see improvement. She's just so little itty bitty and still jumping with her back. Great to see her come back, though, 14th after the short program.
With her back and bent legs.
Yeah, in the air, yeah.
The bent legs, I don't know. Aesthetically, it's not very pleasing. I do see more expression from her than we saw earlier in the season. I think that she's worked on that. I think being in the senior competitions, you kind of see what you're up against. I do think that she actually has grown, I think, in the free skate in that area. To me, she had more maturity than some of the ladies, I think, as a result of that senior experience. But a little surprised that she didn't.
Well, you can't bomb a short program. Yeah, it's great that she came back in the long, but we saw it at Skate America too, struggling in that short. It's time to put it together. But yes, let's discuss the American ladies, because again, I feel like we talked about this. We talked about it last year as well. Struggles here. Tyler Pierce.
And they had good rankings after the short. They both had falls in the short program, but it didn't destroy them.
No, Brady was in 4th.
Brady is someone that I expect to skate cleanly. I don't expect to be blown away. She doesn't have that diva persona on the ice yet that so many skaters have. I was a little bit surprised. She had the opening fall on her triple S, triple toe combination. It was a rough fall, went onto her back, and then it looked like she got it back together, and then the nerves kind of crept in the second half. One jump a little bit shaky, and then the falls coming in. I was surprised by that. What did you make of her performance?
I think it's a learning experience, because she was still in the mix after the short program, and maybe it surprised her to be that high. But yeah, I think there are little things in her skating. She was so good at nationals in terms of the consistency, but just polishing up, getting rid, I would say, of the over the boot tights, because she is a longer skater, and just kind of using her body a little bit more when she skates. But hopefully she can use this as a learning experience. And I think for Tyler Pierce, it's tough, because she does have the goods to to have been higher, I think, in the ranks. But at this point, I don't know. It was an up and down season for her overall. Good at nationals.
I see a lot of improvements in Tyler. I I think she was training well before she came here, at least from what we saw on Instagram. Obviously, we talk about it. Everyone can look great on Instagram.
Right. Those filters, people. I'm just kidding.
I think that she didn't bomb here. She had horrific experiences the last 2 seasons at Junior World. Tyler did well. She's a bit of a muted girl in terms of the fact that she doesn't grab you in a Marin Honda way, but she has a lot of positive qualities to her skating. I think that she's really matured going back from Colorado to California. It looks like she's grown up a lot and in her style on the ice, and some of that could be her confidence. I like this program for her, but the mistakes, a little bit under rotation on the triple-triple, just a little bit unfortunate in the errors here, and I don't think that the judges were particularly kind to her, and she did leave out the double axel, triple toe. So in terms of points, she just made some errors, not a bomb. She did her job to help the team get 3 spots. Unfortunately, Brady's free skate means there'll still just be 2 ladies for next season. So that's kind of tough break. It looked like they were going to do well, especially after
the short program. Yeah,
it's Drew. Are you surprised by 2 skaters coming down with ankle injuries? It's just unusual. I think we think hip injuries, back injuries.
Yeah, ankle. Maybe it's the boot. What boots are they in? Boots that are maybe breaking down a little bit easily.
I don't know. The other thing is interesting is that so they only drug test after the free skate, and people. The short program, you have to wonder. We saw programs that were not the usual in the men's event. I'm just wondering. I don't know. Just saying. Like I'm not accusing. I'm like there's
just pointing something out that you noticed.
I've noticed, but then they could have injuries. The boots could be breaking down. I don't know.
The end of a long season.
Yeah, it's suspicious. I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't see the accidents happen, and I'm sure that they happened, and it's just.
Unfortunate. It's unfortunate. All right.
I expected them to go 1-2 here, so that's what I'm saying.
Well, let's talk about the men because a surprise winner, Danny Samohin, in his Gold Seal Revolution Blades, coming back 9th after the short program. Long program was phenomenal. 3 quads, very easy in triple axel. Thoughts?
Incredible performance, just really steady. I think obviously he didn't have the pressure.
What was the little thing he was doing at the end before the bow? I didn't understand that. He did like this. It was like he was holding, and then he took out his scarf. Let me know. Let me know, Danny.
No, I wasn't. The theme, the program, to me, it was nice, but
the skating was really, really, even the short program, it wasn't horrible. He just had some unfortunate mistakes. You can't miss the flip. And
I mean, how did we not
hold on to that one? The one that got away.
How did he get away? I mean, I don't understand.
We didn't treat him well. We didn't text him when we said we would.
Anytime we talk about Israeli skater, Katerina Kugulyako, I have never been able to pronounce her name or spell it. She used to represent the U.S. She represents Israel. She's so on top of the Israeli skaters, like very, like she will one day go to law school, Jenny.
I see her every day. Yeah, she skates at San Diego right down the street. Hey.
Yeah, she will one day go to law school.
She used to date the guy that dated Carly Gold. Yeah.
Oh.
She was the girl before Carly, and now Carly's here. I'm up to date on all my San Diego, Southern California gossip with the TV boppers.
As the blade turns, I mean, she to me is like the president of the Israeli, of the kids. I don't know. She's very on top of it on social media. A little scary, as any good Israeli should be, because they all do join the army. So I think that she might shoot me if I say something bad.
She's a nice girl.
I'm sure she's a skater. She's not a nice girl. She's a figure skater. Okay. Come on. I mean, they're all nice.
To me. Hey.
Okay. Yes. I mean.
Okay. But okay, Danny. He had a weakness. So his Beelman.
He had one double.
Yes, no, but I mean in terms of his ice skating. His Beelman donut position on his back camel is not so good.
I just don't think that Katerina is going to agree with you. I think that she might yell. I feel like she is the hardcore defender. That's how I view her. Anytime you mention Israel, she is on it. I don't even tag her. I'm just,
She must have Google alerts for Israel.
Maybe she was born there. I don't even know.
Let's hope. Okay, let's discuss. I want to talk about the Canadian boy because he's super cute.
And he's Quebecois from Montreal.
Yeah,
Your
and he
favorite.
skated a really cute program. I mean, it's weird to say but Mary Poppins, you don't see that every day.
Kissed it onto the beat, on the music.
In the footwork, I like that. I mean, a mistake on the quad, it wasn't quite there, but that opening triple axel, triple toe in his long program, holy, like, distance. It was very good. Surprise for him to be in second. He said he just wanted to, like, get top 5, so nice for him to come up after 8th. His step sequence with the kiss was a level 4.
As it should be. Anytime you kiss on the lyrics.
I put a kiss in Mia's step sequence. Yeah.
Yeah? Is that your girl, Mia? She's the one?
Yeah. Yeah, she's skating to Chicago. And she does a little shimmy in her footwork in a circle. She does a circular shimmy. I love her. She's my little baby. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
But thoughts?
What about your other baby?
Tomoki. I love
Iwatashi.
Tomoki. Yeah, my moment was when he wiped the snot after a second triple axel. He had a moment.
As one needs to sometimes.
You need that force, honey. Just like let those snot rockets fly. He was great.
It always happens on spins for me.
Oh, yeah. And then you don't want them to get the picture where, like, it's hanging out and you're trying to pull it back.
It's always like sit spin.
Oh, bless. Do you know what you need to watch for with him, though? And we got to talk to Alex about this for next season. It's all about, when is Tomoki going to turn it on and then turn it off? He will literally go from, like, throughout a program, there's, like, 6 times where it's, like, manic smile, O to O, to, like, okay, a jump is coming.
So here's the thing. Coaches, their skaters always wind up being exactly the same. I don't know who they click with, but Gracie before the transformation with Frank and Lori, Tomoki, he's like a less charismatic version of Gracie. Gracie had that like desire, I think, to one day meet Taylor Swift. I think from when she was young. I think she was the star child of the Gold family. I think she took up a lot of the oxygen in the uterus. Like I think that Gracie has always had that need to be like center of attention and very competitive. I don't know. Tomoki, to me, he needs to smile. He shouldn't be skating to smile if he's not going to.
That is he did smile a little. Yeah. I loved what did after we interviewed him after his long program, he like didn't know he won, or he didn't know it was his birthday. It was something weird that he didn't realize. I was like, honey, but I love him. I think he's adorable.
And I love to watch Alex in the Kiss and Cry. I have to say, I think he's one of our coaches that can teach people to jump in America. And I love when he's kind of laughing there, like,
oh my goodness. Yeah, he was great. That was so weird. Let's talk about Alexander Samohin.
Okay.
I thought he had great energy in his short program. I liked how he ran. Can I just be honest with you? I don't remember. You could give me a lineup of people right now. I would have no idea. But I have like pages of notes on him.
For a second, I forgot what country he was from. I just went back to make sure that he wasn't from Israel so that Katerina didn't yell at me or something.
Wait, then this I do remember because I was texting you during this. Okay, in his long program, he does both his triple axels in the same
which Russian
spot.
was he? Was he the Russian in the weird costume or the Russian in the nice costume?
No, the guy in the weird costume was French. He had a nice costume.
He wasn't French. He was from that other country. No, not that country.
Not that other country. Wait, I do need to make like an actual point here to skaters. So he did both his triple axels in the long program in the exact same spot. I don't like that. You got to switch it up. That was it.
No, it was the Latvian that wore the really weird costume.
Okay. Vincent. Let's discuss Vincent. Because I know who he is.
Yes, you know Vincent well. Yes, okay.
Bless. I like him. Okay, so he needs to get his quads around because they're getting carrots. I thought his transitions looked better into and out of his elements in his short program. I can see him working on his stretch, but it's still not quite all the way.
We need to work on his run of the edge. We really need to work on this now so that it's not a problem later. Because I just noticed there's a part where he does an inside spread eagle, and I thought, oh, that would be so nice if he just had that little extra swoop of the blade, that little scissor-on action. It's a nice program that Yukasato made for him. I think he has a lot of potential for the future. He's definitely aggressive and confident, and I think that that's something that really helps in competition. He goes for it. He's pretty consistent. You don't have to worry about him bombing. I think that that's...
He's a tough competitor. He's a tough competitor. We need to keep him on our team. We need to text him so that he doesn't get away. Let's discuss the pairs because I actually really...
Because I think Katerina will text him and steal him off.
Oh, yeah. She's like, hey, honey. Team Israel, we got a spot now.
You know, she got skated through either her combination or a jump in the short program at nationals, and then she skated through the combination and off to Israel. I don't remember what happened.
She was like, this U.S. championship is not doing it. Where's the airport? I gotta go to Israel.
Yeah.
I need out.
It was not doing it for her. She was done. She didn't feel like she was that place, honey. Okay.
Hopefully I'll see her tomorrow. I'm gonna take a picture with her next time I see her at the ring. Okay.
You need to talk about how afraid of her I am.
I
and
will.
a fan.
And I want to be like, we need to go to Israel. We can do it on the road. Okay, let's discuss the pairs because I did not agree with the pair that won.
Okay.
The Russian team. I had feelings.
The Russian team did not win. The Czech team won.
Oh, the Czech team won. Yes. I like the two Russian teams that got second and third. So the Czech team won by 10 points. And I need to discuss this because the one moment that I thought was very strong in their long program is their split twist, but it was only a level 2. They did the side-by-side triple toes, but the unison was completely off. Their spacing issues on their jumps too far apart. The donut spin got a level 4, but the unison was completely, I'm being mean to a junior. I'm sorry, I love you, but I just didn't love you at this one moment.
It's okay.
It's okay. I didn't feel it with them. I couldn't connect I like when they do pink and gold, or pink and silver. I thought that was cute, but she didn't give me face. I didn't understand why they won.
Okay. Now, which Russian team did you like better?
So I really liked the second place team. Oh, no, the third place team. Let me talk about the second place team, though. She's a redhead, and I liked that she was in the dark green. Didn't like that the green skirt didn't match the dark green top. Just saying.
A little Maria Bucherskaya. I'm just saying.
I didn't agree, though.
97 world.
Yeah, just saying. Just saying. Their PCS was 3 points lower than Anna and Martin, who won. Did not agree with that at all. I thought they were much better. They gave flirty face, but my team. Oh, and they did 2 different triples in their long program, which was really good. I guess the GOE was weaker on their elements in the long program. Great knees on the throws. My team, though, Borisova and Sopat. They were from Russia. I thought they were the best ever. She's just really cute, but they only did a double toe, double axel. I mean, they don't have the side-by-side jumps. They skated to Lawrence of Arabia. But their step sequence wasn't so good, I guess, in the short program. They needed a triple. Oh, and great chuck on the jumps.
You know who I missed in the pairs?
Who?
Why couldn't Ernie go back to junior world?
I know. And I was thinking when I was watching this, I was like, I knew Ernie was glued to his ice network all week, maybe having a moment with the tissues, where he need the puff tissues, and maybe a couple of Doritos.
His rival was here. Remember Brian and Chelsea? That's yeah.
Yeah, and she looked exactly like Michelle Kwan in the long program from 1995. You got to go back and watch it. Looked exactly like it. I also thought it was interesting. She calls the spins in the side-by-side spins. They were out of unison,
Jenny,
though.
You would call the spins.
I would tell no, we would both be calling the spins. And it would be so confusing because we want to go on our own time and people would just listen for our spins. And then I would be totally off just to piss you off. I would change my own thing just to, it would not.
Alex LaHaye said that he would really enjoy our kiss and cry moments. He thinks that would be just
we would not be able to hold. But the thing is, if we won, we would be so fun to watch. We would.
Yes.
Love, hate. That's us, baby. They were good. No. What do you think they need, just in terms of moving up? Oh, I love their choreographic spiral sequence in the long.
Yeah, I think it's
good.
the quality of the elements needs to move up. I think as they go towards next season. But can I tell you, I kind of am a Parsons fan, and I didn't think about this as we move on to ice dance. Rachel Parsons may be my girl. In that free dance, she gave all sorts of sass. I don't know if they're going to last. There's a height distance between them. You never know how that's going to work out for them. But I think that she's someone to really
What did you think of the ponytail? Was it an actual real ponytail, or were those clip-ons? Because I thought it was a little distracting.
That's your area.
Okay.
See, I'm not.
This is what you look for, the actual meat and potatoes. I look for, the dessert. They got a 9. One judge gave them a 9 in skating skills.
Deserved, yes.
I thought they were a bit sloppy at times, though. Just the feet when coming down from lifts.
And Carpenter were a little sloppy. I mean, they need to extend their limbs more, especially their legs. I don't like when people bend their legs when skating.
Well, you know what a pet peeve of mine, and it's not just to them, but their first lift and their free dance, it's so manic. There's so many different position changes, and all the teams are doing it now because you have to get the levels. But I just think sometimes if the position isn't hit exactly, it looks like he's just trying to like get this girl off of him. Like she's just going all around his body, and he's like, "Get her off!" Like I don't want to touch this girl anymore. Yeah, I like to go to Thailand, and there is a girl hanging on me. Like send me to Thailand, honey.
Oh
yeah. But I thought for Carmen, I thought her lacy black dress was really cute. I like black lace.
Why, Carmen? Why was it necessary?
I don't know, but I haven't heard it in a couple days, so I was like, hey. Okay, and then Laboda and Droz from Russia. They got 4 elements for level 4.
Parabéns. And they did prevent the Americans from sweeping the podium. So parabéns to them. But Jenny, what was your hashtag MK moment from Junior Worlds?
It's going to be Daniel Samohin winning, just coming up and winning the event. And, I mean, hey, own it, honey. Nice 3 quads.
Yeah.
Oh, and plus, so I totally stalked his Instagram. And
oh, you like his lips. He has really nice lips.
Hey, he's 18. I'm allowed to say that. Totally looked that up to make sure. Because I was feeling really sketchy. And so is the Canadian boy. He's 18, too. Both like parabens. Yeah, so I was stalking Instagram, and he and Katerina, they have like a little hot tub moment on Instagram. Just saying.
Oh, so is that why she knew that we messed? Oh.
Yeah.
Jenny, don't say that he's attractive then. I think Katerina's going to start like tweeting at you. I don't know.
He's 8. I'm like, I could be his mom.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Actually, no, because I didn't get my moon cycle until I was 16. Okay, your turn. Wait, did we ask? Yeah, I answered.
My moment has to be his free skate. It was so impressive. And obviously, Katerina tweets constantly. I mean, she doesn't take the jokes well if they involve Israel. But it was just, yeah. It wasn't even a bad one.
Is she one of the ones like Alexa who will favorite a mean tweet just to like say
it wasn't even a mean tweet. I was literally like, how did the U.S. let him get away? He's very good.
Yeah, we need him. And he's in one piece. Anyway, what were your moments? Please let us know.
Yeah, and has Katerina ever tweeted you? What is she like? Is she a nice girl? Do we know? I don't know. I've never met her. Anyway.
She's the star of the junior. She was even at this event.
She was the star. As always, we want to remind you that if you have a hot tub moment about someone, stay on top of any tweet about them. Hold an edge and look sexy.
Bye, guys.